Arcane, a beautifully crafted show focusing on the themes of love and sacrifice. A show with some of the most impressive writing ever seen, a show that pushes the boundaries of animation. The first season was a masterpiece, and it ended on such a high note that it left fans anticipating for the next season. The hype was unlike anything before, and when the final season of Arcane was released, the fans were left somewhat conflicted. But why is that? The first act of Season 2 picked right up after the ending of Season 1. We see how the bombing of the council changed the perspectives of our main characters. Jace finally realizes that his true place is with Victor, which is later followed by Victor using his newfound powers to save the people of Zaun from any disease. Vi is slowly accepting the fact that her sister Powder is gone, and what remains of her now is Jinx. However, Jinx is starting to realize that she can become a symbol for the people of Zaun, with Silco gone, a power vacuum for the control of the Undercity, and Piltover tightening its security after the recent events. Meanwhile, Caitlyn has become bloodthirsty and is willing to endanger the lives of the innocent to hunt down Jinx after what she did to her mother. Critically speaking, the first act is the best act of Season 2 because it naturally transitions from Season 1 despite its fast pacing. The fast pacing is due to the number of music segments in each episode, which functions similarly to an AMV you can find on YouTube. While this decision was fine and I do love the songs in Arcane, it doesn't leave a ton of room for the audience to gather their thoughts and fully grasp what happened between the time skips. But there are moments in this season where the music is needed for the moment to shine. Once again, Act 1 ended on a high note, so how does Act 2 compare? Vander's return as Warwick and his reveal to Jinx led her to unite with Vi once again to help their dad. I get it that it has been months since they saw each other and that they're sisters, but are we going to ignore the fact that they literally tried to kill each other in their last confrontation? After finding Vander, the new family leads him to the only one who can heal him, Victor, who has now grown a community/cult, which turns out to be a bad idea when Jace returns after months and shoots Victor out the sky with no hesitation, which then became a bad moment for the new family because Vander is out of control and Isha sacrificed herself to save them all. While Ambessa joined forces with Sinch to strengthen the Noxian army, Caitlyn got called Cupcake again and switched sides, and Mel succeeded in a test against some witch. Act 2 felt weird because it developed our characters while reversing or damaging some of them, especially Jinx. She finally found a new family and not even a few moments later it was taken from her again, and it wasn't even her fault this time. Why? Moving on to Act 3, it begins with what happened to Echo, Heimerdinger, and Jace after interacting with the Wild Rune back in episode 3, and we got some serious character development with these characters, especially Echo. He is the main highlight of this entire season for me, sacrificing an amazing life when he finally gets together with Powder to save his true but broken world. A lot of people don't talk about Heimerdinger that much. He finally realizes how living in the present changes things and sacrifices himself so that Echo can continue their mission, while Jace realizes the dangers of the Arcane the hard way. In the next episode, Isha's entire premise is completely abandoned, Jinx got suicidal, the Undercity ate Caitlyn alive, and Victor got an upgrade. In the final episode, war began. Long story short, Mel and Caitlyn defeated Ambessa, Tails got shot, Jace and Victor died together homosexually, Echo saved the day, and Jinx saved Vi from Warwick. The last scene we got was an airship which could hint at Jinx's survival. Also, those last lines aren't that great. What the hell was that? Notice how I barely got an actual review. So, story's too fast, music was a bit too much but alright at times, and the animation was improved a ton. 4 stars.